Welcome, friends. Welcome to WTF with Wendy, where I get into your head every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm business coach Wendy Lawson, and today, you guys, this is a good one. Today, we're talking about why desperation kills strategy, and then more importantly, like how to stop doing that, okay? How to stop doing that. So thank you for being here. Replay friends, thank you for watching. And you guys, I'm going to tell you this right now, okay? Go ahead and save this video. Go share it with your friends because y'all know month end is 2 weeks away. It's 2 weeks away. February, short month. We only get 28 days, which means month end is literally 2 weeks from today. And so you already know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. You see it every single month. People start to get desperate as it gets closer to the end of the month. They feel that stress and that pressure, and it's like a big surprise that rent is due on the 1st or the mortgage is due on the 1st because y'all, it happens every single month. So I want to talk about why do we get into that desperate place? How is that damaging our business long term? And then what do we do? Like, how do we not do that? Right? Oh, it's a leap year? Well, Julie, thanks for letting me know. Apparently I should get myself a calendar and maybe look at it. I was making assumptions. I didn't even realize it was a leap year. Thanks, Julie girl. All right. So they have 15 days then. I beg your pardon. Every 4th year, they get that bonus day. So let's talk about what strategy is, right? Because, I'm all about strategy right now and strategic thinking, strategic planning. So what is strategy? Strategy can be boiled down to simply, where am I now? Where do I want to be? How the heck do I get there, right? How do I get there? But you have to know where you want to go. You have to know where you are now. You have to know where you want to go and then plot your path to get there. And so without strategy, what happens, and I know you guys see this. I know you see this because I see this. Without strategy, what happens is someone just picks a number. They just pick a number out of the air. Okay, I want to have $5,000. I want to make $5,000 this month. And then they just sort of cross their fingers and hope for the best, right? They're not really analyzing where they are now and how they're going to get there. They just it's like they took a dart, threw it at the dartboard. Oh, that's my goal. Okay, that's what I'm working towards. And y'all, that doesn't work. And so what happens is we set this goal without taking true consideration into where we are or plotting out how we're going to get there. And then as it gets closer and closer to where we need to be and we're not there, right? We become desperate. And y'all, this is true. Listen, as micro business owners, there should be financial targets that you need to hit every single month, and they should make you uncomfortable. I will tell you, if you don't have financial targets that you're sort of like twitchy if you don't meet, then you're setting yourself up a little bit for failure because there's no incentive. Like, this is my job. If I don't earn the money that I need to earn, then we don't eat, right? That's pressure. Now, there's a difference between pressure and being desperate. But you really should have, even if your business isn't, if the role of your business isn't to replace income or, purchase things for your family, for your home, if you don't have a hard and fast number that you have to meet every month just to maintain your budget, then you need to create a number and really work towards that, because that's what pushes you through when you don't feel like doing it, right? When you know that, okay, I got to hit this target. And if I don't hit this target, there's repercussions. Maybe they're manufactured because it's not like you can't pay your mortgage, but there's still a adverse reaction if you don't hit it. Okay. So when we get desperate, right, we can start getting desperate. And so what do we do in that moment of, I had this big goal. I didn't really have a plan. I just sort of crossed my fingers and hope for the best. What happens? We react, right? Instead of being proactive, we become reactive. We start reacting to what's going on around us. Y'all, we make bad choices. We sacrifice the long term for the short term, right? We do things that we know we'll regret because we are desperate. We've got to make that money right now. Like, okay, it's fine and well that me offering all my inventory at a deep, deep discount is going to kill my customer base and they're never going to want to pay full price again. But I got to pay these bills right now. So when we aren't thinking strategically and we're not planning strategically, we end up becoming desperate and then making choices that we know are not good choices. You guys, it never works. It never works. It's not sustainable. And so part of strategic thinking and part of what we look at when we're laying out a strategic plan is contingency plans, right? So let's say hypothetically that my goal, I'm just going to make something up, y'all. Let's say my goal is $3,000 for the month. Okay. My sales goal is $3,000 for the month because I need that money to pay my bills, yo. So $3,000. And my plan is, well, I'll sell 10 masterminds. Y'all, now I'm just making up numbers so that I can, me with math. Okay. So I'm going to make up some numbers here. So I need to sell, my goal is $3,000. I need to sell 10 masterminds at $300 so that I can achieve that goal. That's my plan. That's the end of my plan. Or maybe I drill down a little bit and I say, okay, well, how am I going to do this? I'm going to send some emails. I'm going to talk about it on my page. I'm going to invite people to come. But that's kind of the extent of it. The problem is I've built no contingency in there, right? So I've based my whole financial plan on selling this one product, and I'm assuming that I'll be able to sell all 10. There's no contingency. There's nothing that accounts for, well, what happens if I don't sell those 10 masterminds, right? So with strategic thinking and strategic planning, I say, okay, well, I'm going to focus on these 10, but I'm also going to, I've got this product that I can sell. I can get people in her success map, or I can sell a video course, or I can sell coaching calls, right? But I don't want to say putting all my eggs in one basket because they're still all my basket, right? But it's creating that contingency plan. It's laying out my plan to say, okay, if my goal is $3,000 and tactically how I'm expecting to achieve that is through 10 mastermind sales, then I have to look at in my planning for the month, at what point is my deadline to have those 10 sales. Let's say it's today, it's the 14th, it's halfway through the month, because now if I'm not there, I know that I need to do something else. And I'll say for particularly, direct sales friends, this is why you want to plan your parties. If you're in a party plan model, you want to plan your parties for the beginning of the month. Because if your goal is only achievable by having 4 parties and you've got 3 of them in that last week of the month and they cancel, what just happened, right? So that's your contingency planning. So when we think about strategic thinking for our business, for achieving our goals, for getting what we want, it helps us find our focus, right? We're really focused on what it is that we want. We stay rational and logical when we're making choices about what to do next. We're not ditching, throwing out the baby with the bathwater, right? Because we've got to do something fast. And we really plot out all the steps so we can move forward confidently. But it's truly saying, okay, long view, I'm not going to react. I'm going to be proactive. I'm going to lay out my plan. I'm going to think about all the contingencies, what could go right, what could go wrong. You guys, I love you, but too many people want to dig their head in the sand and not really think about what could go wrong. They don't want to think about it. But if you don't think about it, you can't plan for it. So that's really why you got to have contingency plans. Okay, so say no to desperation. Don't make bad choices, because when you get to that desperation mode, what happens? We make bad choices and it hurts us long term. All right, you guys, so put your strategic thinking caps on. You've got 2 more weeks plus 1 day until the end of the month. Make it a great one. Hey, you guys, I hope you have an awesome weekend. I love you madly, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.